Hey everybody, it's here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today in the Tomb Raider DLC for Dead by Daylight, going for the Resourceful achievement. This one's going to be done from the Survivor side. It is to trade items with a chest a total of 10 times. This one can be done with any character, so no purchase necessary for this one. I am going to recommend that you use a character who happens to have this general perk on them in the form of Plunderer's Instinct. I am also going to recommend in any games where you are working on this achievement that you bring an item with you. I'm going to recommend that you bring an item that you can afford to lose, as we are going to be trading it. So make sure you just pick whatever. Finally, I'm going to recommend, if you have them, to take advantage of any coin offerings, as they're going to increase the amount of chest in your game. So this one's going to be a pretty simple achievement to explain. The way it's going to work is if you happen to have an item on hand, you're going to want to look for a chest. You're going to unlock said chest, which is going to contain another item inside of it. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure you pick up that item while it's still in the chest, basically switching the item that's in your hand for the item that's going to be in the chest. And that's going to be what counts for the achievement. So the best strategy for this is to make sure you take an item with you at the start of the game. That way you have something to trade. You're going to want to try to find a chest. This is where Plunderer's Instinct is going to come in handy, as it's going to basically reveal the aura of any chests that are going to be nearby. So if you run around the map, you should be able to get a read on where every single chest is. You're going to open up the chest, and then you're going to basically trade whatever you have in your hands for the item that is going to be in the chest, and you're going to do this for every single chest on the map. Now, each chest is only going to count once for the achievement, so you're basically going to want to take whatever you have from a previous chest and then make sure you swap it with whatever is in the next chest, and you want to make sure you do that until the map runs out of chests. Every game of Dead by Daylight is going to contain a minimum of 3 chests. One's going to be guaranteed to spawn in the basement, and the other 2 are going to be placed somewhere random on the map. Now, of course, you can increase the amount of chests that appear in your game if you happen to run a coin offering, and of course, these are going to stack if your teammates do also run coin offerings. So definitely do take advantage of those, especially if you are playing with teammates who you can tell to also run these offerings. Now, thankfully, this is going to be a cumulative achievement that does track over multiple games, and thankfully 10 isn't going to be a terribly huge amount. So even if you are just playing with the bare minimum amount of chests, you should be able to get this done in about 3 to 5 games or so. So if you are running those coin offerings, this is going to go by quicker. You can probably get this done in about 2 games. But nonetheless, once you do switch items with a chest a total of 10 times, you should be good for the achievement. It's going to be for a 10 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.